The sin of pride. I ended yesterday's video saying you have to denounce pride, and that's what I did whenever I made that video. The first 7 takes that it took me to make that one, I was too prideful to even think about using a script. And so I did. I used one, and it came out. I finally got the video done. Got the video made, just as I had hoped for. Yeah, I finished it late in the morning. Early in the morning, but I got it done. I think that's what matters to me, honestly. So I got the video made. I managed to push past my pride, my ego of, this video could be this or that. With the time that I had given myself, that I had forced unto myself, there was no way I was going to do it. So swallowing that and actually making the video came out better than I expected. Truthfully, pride is all about the status. Pride is what prevents you from growing. I'm good at this game. I don't have to practice. I'm the best basketball dribbler in the world or shooter in the world. I don't have to practice. I'm the best football blocker in the world. I don't have to practice. I'm this, that, and whatever the like is. But you will not stay the best if you don't practice. You're doing yourself a disservice by being too prideful in your own ability to think that you can lose that ability. Yes, there's nothing wrong with taking a step back, breathing, looking at it from a new angle. That is denouncing your pride and looking for a way to better yourself. Pride will force you to do the same thing time and time again, without fail, without hesitation, without any sense of actual humility. Pride will force the idea of perfectionism, and you will be unable to actually complete your work because it is not perfect, because what you produce is not perfect. It's not the absolute pinnacle of what humanity is. But that's the paradox, because humanity cannot be perfect. We are ourselves an imperfect creature. Our minds, our society, the way it has developed is imperfect. That's the charm. But that's also where we reach this idea of humility versus humiliation. There's a difference there that a lot of people don't seem to realize. Humiliation is a form of pride. To humiliate yourself time and time again purposely without any sense of growth, it's pride. Even if it does seem like a negative thing that is, I cannot do any better. There's no way I can do better. That is a stuck paradox of what pride is, That's why day 34 was so important. That's where the humiliation aspect that I was talking about just a second comes from. If I can't do it the best, I won't be anything. You build that massive wall of high standards that just you will never be able to climb over. You're going to sit terrified of what could be instead of working to actually achieve what is. Your potential is infinite. Your potential is beyond just a single idea, but it's up to you to drop the pride and actually do it, to actually achieve it. Pride is the original sin, because it was the first sin committed against God, and it will also be the last sin. For you cannot fix lust, greed, envy, wrath, any of that until you admit that you are not godlike. This video challenge has taught me an amazing amount of things. Over these 40 days, I've learned so much about myself, grown to see a retrospective aspect of my life. Your goal shouldn't just be to reach the end and be perfect. Your goal should be to improve by the end. Maybe you need a bigger glass. Maybe the glass that is your ego is too full, so you need to get a bigger one. Then get a bigger one. Clean up the mess, the spills that you made, letting it pour out as you overfilled it. If you want a way to combat pride, look at life as a series of lessons. Everyone has a separate lesson of what life is trying to teach them. So when you think about this series of lessons, think about everything that happens. Don't think about the past, or if it is a reoccurring issue, bring it into the forefront. Write it down and compare that to what's happening now. How is it similar? How is it different? Work through the lesson that you're trying to be taught. Don't mash some action simply because it's all you can think to do. Stop, slow down, breathe, let yourself think, feel, and learn. Then, and only then, can you overcome pride. And once you overcome pride, you'll be unstoppable.